Hey everybody, I just wanted to start off by saying how much I
appreciate the positive feedback that I've gotten just today. Some of the direct messages and comments. I wasn't expecting that, so makes me feel good. And if I can provide value, then that's awesome.
much of the reason I do these videos is for myself. I like to talk to myself and just be creative with
the video camera, and from there put it on and just kind of see where it goes. I don't
expect to be hitting too much lightning early on. I've been doing this, you can look in.
If you type in Parker Dupont on YouTube, I have some
things going back like 8 years, different funny videos and stuff. Not quite the same genre, but I've been doing this for some time, and I'm just trying to improve the craft. It's just like a piano, a sport, your intellect, whatever it is.
You put time into it, it gets better, and especially if it's something that you enjoy doing, it just makes it all the more enjoyable.
And it's just like, and if you find something you enjoy doing, it makes it all the more enjoyable.
Well, to hope one day to stop saying things that are just so redundant. But anyways, some of the messages were telling me, yesterday I was mentioning SPCE Virgin Galactica with Chamath, and what do you know, the next day it goes up 18-20%. That wasn't my prediction. I wasn't telling you all to just hop on SPCE, but I was making reference to Cathie Wood. Essentially, Cathie Wood is starting another one of her funds coming up. I think it's going to be ARK. I don't remember what the X, maybe SpaceX. I guess that would make sense. ARKX, perhaps. I'm going to put a link here, but so her basically the world figuring out that she's making another fund, and that she has and expects the space to. It goes up 20%, and so do some of the other space things. Although the 52-week high for Virgin Galactic, I think, is like $43 or $44, and it's only now at 38. So that could be a good buy still, especially if we're reverse engineering. But I think that. Well, here's the thing: is if you were lucky enough to get in with Cathie Wood and her ARK funds, earlier. That was great. She used to have I think $8 billion under management. Now she has like $15 billion under management in each of her 6 funds, which there's been such a surge. The market literally
reacts to her opinions and news on what she believes. There's such a surge that there's so many people piling money into the ARK funds that if you look over basically the entirety of the stock market, when things like that have happened, and
there's been funds that have outperformed every other fund for that long, and then all the money comes in, it isn't always a good thing. Actually, it tends to be bad. Most of the other examples that are similar, like Cathie Wood's, where there's so much money coming in, things start to go a little south. So I would actually say really monitor that and keep an eye on it. But perhaps we're in a different time. It's like nothing ever changes. You go back and look at the history. People are saying the same thing. Oh, it's different now. This is what's going on now. That's old news. So I don't want to be subject to living too much in the now and thinking that we're in a new age. But, there are some things that are happening today that perhaps have not been. There are some things that are happening today that have not happened in the future, just as has been the case for each decade moving back. But as I was speaking about Cathie and her disruptive innovations and stuff, there's
a lot coming at the same time.
So I just again want to say, check out Cathie Wood. I got a couple tips actually. I've heard that some of the banks could be looking good. JP Morgan, Bank of America in the short term, little increase, maybe going up some there. So I don't think that's a bad play. Chevron, man, what a nice, beautiful stock. Good to see that going up. But right now it feels good. The last 3 days or so, positivity and growth has been awesome. Anybody that is in there to get to have a day up, 3% or 4% or 10% or 2% versus the opposite, which has been the mark of the last 15, well, since March, 12 months, not 12, 10.
Going up. So I don't think there's any geniuses at this time. Get your money in and get a little back. But just have your own philosophy as to like how you want to do that. If you want to get in for some quick wins and get out, I think that's cool. If you're the person that can handle it, and